Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know, just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are diving back into one of my babies, the one and only Mr. Gabriel Henrique. And I saw him upload this, well, when it first came out 11 days ago, and I was super duper excited, and I added it to my playlist because I'm like, I'm just going to add it to my playlist now because I know I'm going to get so many requests for this. And then surprisingly, I didn't. I don't think I've gotten a single request for it. And I was so shocked. I'm so shook because like Gabriel's fans are usually hounding me anytime he puts out anything. And like, I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs by the one and only Miss Toni Braxton, okay? He is covering Unbreak My Heart by Toni Braxton. This song is epic. It's beautiful. And I'm so curious to see how his voice works on the song because the majority of things I've watched from him as far as his covers go have usually been like your Mariah's and some of the other ones where it's a lot more higher kind of singing or you know, soprano type female vocalist, where Toni Braxton is a much lower, weightier, deeper kind of vocalist. And I know he's got some nice lows to him, but I'm curious to see how his voice does with the song being this low for so much of the song, and then we get beltier towards the latter part of the song. So I'm very, very curious to see what his voice does with it. And yeah, so we're just gonna dive on into it and see. Now.
Bring back those nights when I had you beside me. Unbreak my heart.
Beautiful.
Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you cause and I walk her the door and I walk of my life. Unquiet this so many nights won't break my heart.
Beautiful.
My heart.
Beautiful control.
Take back the sad word goodbye. Bring back the joy to my life. Don't leave me here if the tears come and kiss the pain.
Kiss. You better kiss it away, baby. Ooh, beautiful run. Life is so cruel without you here beside me.
Break my heart. Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you cause when I walk through the door and the walk of my life. Uncry these tears.
Ooh, beautiful, Melissa.
Unbreak my heart.
You better stare sensually into this camera at me, sir.
Don't leave me in your despair. Don't leave me on its own. Bring back the nights when I had you beside me. Break my heart. Say you love me again. Undo these hurts you
Just right on that note. Beautiful. Nice melody change. He's pointing at me. Girl, sing! Woo! You gotta do the woo! Makes me sick. So damn good. Beautiful, 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 beautiful job. I honestly think he handled the lower notes very, very beautifully. And I liked how he changed it melodically in a couple places, but like the low notes during the verses, let me see. So I like how when he got to like the bottom notes, rather than like putting it towards like the back of his throat, kind of like what Toni does, he kept it more frontally placed and a little bit lighter and brighter. So I need your arms to hold me now, the nights are so unkind. So like the arms, I need your arms, he kept it very light and forward, where Toni tends to, I need your arms, like dramatically back of the throat, heavy, weighty, dark sound, which is beautiful for her, but I don't know that that necessarily would have worked for Gabriel. I feel like that would have sounded like Gabriel was just trying to imitate. So I like the choice to make those parts of the verses more frontally placed, a little bit lighter, and it just worked beautifully for him. And then there were a couple places where he added, you know, his typical Gabriel riffs and runs, decorated the song here and there beautifully, jumped up into his higher head voice a couple of times there beautifully, and I really loved just the belting there at the end, the without you I just can't go on. All of that happening. I love just the full voice, just belt, balls to the wall, just belty. And then there were times when in the middle of the belt, like he would incorporate like this rasp, and it was just like, ooh, this is just an auditory orgasm. Oh yes, just keep singing at me. Oh, so beautiful to listen to. The tone of his voice, as we know, is gorgeous. We know he's got all the range in the world, all the riffs and runs in the world, all that stuff, beautiful. So here he just showcased beautiful control over his voice and making very, very smart choices to make the song work for him. And I like that. I like that aspect of it. And then there were those moments when he just wasn't singing and he was just looking sensually at the camera, and I'm just like, oh, make me melt. And then he's like, without you are, and he pointed at me. I know he's pointing at the camera, but I'm imagining that he is pointing at me. None of the rest of y'all can see him pointing. Y'all can see him pointing at me. So he's pointing at me. Without me, he just can't go on. And I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that he's so open about just expressing his feelings for me like this. He's not ashamed to hide them anymore. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you too, Gabriel. You are amazing. Mwah. But yeah, another fantastic cover, which again, I'm so surprised that nobody's asked me to react to this. So shame on you guys. Shame, shame, shame. But either way, fantastic, and I hope you guys enjoyed him at least. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.